Welcome one, welcome all to the great Goblin Argle Bargle. I finally got enough goblins painted to play this game and talked my friend Joe into playing it with me. So today we're going to get into it. We're going to be playing the delicious treats scenario. Tasty sweet rolls. Somebody's taking one in the knee. I'm almost certain of it. We have equal numbers. You start with 12 goblins and one who is your leader. It doesn't matter how they're equipped because they can all shoot and they can all punch stuff. When you move them, they got to stay within 6. We'll talk about all that stuff as we go. For now, the important part is that I have a team, Joe has a team, and we have 3 objectives on the board that we are vying for. The game lasts 4 turns. The game uses my absolute favorite activation mechanic. Chits in a bag, randomized activations. That's just my favorite way. I think it's the best activation system. That's one of my dice. We each have 3 dice in the bag, and they are dice. So when you activate, you can do 3 things in any order that you please. You can move, you can attack, you can perform a shenanigan. And sometimes if you have certain abilities or things, you may be able to perform multiple of those things. So my first thing is going to be to move up to this objective. And when you finish your movement, you have to be within 6 inches of your lead goblin. Mine is right here. Now, I also have already forgotten a thing. When you first activate, you have to roll to see if any of your goblins run away. This is to represent goblins running away, falling behind, or getting distracted by something shiny or squirrely. On a 5-up, I'll lose D3 goblins. 2. Nobody defects. None of the shenanigans really appeal to me right now because most of them are better performed at the beginning of your activation, and that's my fault for not RTFPing. It'd be like that sometimes. Next activation is me, so we're going to see if anybody defects. On a 2, they do not. I'm going to do my shenanigans first this time, and I'm going to try to perform a ritual, so I need to roll a 4 up here. On a 1, I lose a goblin. I will move to that other objective, and I will then have possession of both of these. I have proof that I did remember to put Joe's dice in the bag because we just drew one of them. Joe gets a 3 for his defector. Nobody runs. Gonna perform a ritual. Which ritual are you doing, bud?
No, let me do +2.
Okay, so gonna perform the sacred daubing. Needs a 4 up, not a 1 like I did. That is a 4 up. So that ritual will give them +2 movement, which gets them over behind the ruins and to the objective. Moves up again, so defector. Nobody runs. 12 inches up me, so he's going to try to, his shenanigans is going to be to release the pets. He needs a 4 up. 2. No pets, but also not a 1, so that's also good. Over to me. We'll do a defector roll. Nobody runs. I'm going to try some shenanigans. I'm going to try to cast a ritual again. I'm going to try to cast Goblin Diviner. 1, I lose a goblin. Then I'm going to move over into the big rocks where I'll get to make a goblin hunting roll. Normally this is on a 4-up. The big rocks, when you do it in there, you get +1 to your dice roll. So it would be on a 3-up. That's not on a 1 though. Last activation of the turn will be Joe's, so see if anybody defects. They do not. Joe's going to move into the ruins. Goblins run in. First time going into that terrain, so we'll make a check. 6, so that'll be D3. One, and then +1 for your god. 2. I'll have the first activation. Let's see if anybody defects. They do not. On a 2, I got to sprint. I got to make sure nobody gets left behind. We make the sprint. Oh, Joe is going to lose some to defection, so that'll be D3. 2. I set some traps on those big rocks as well as on the ruins. On a 3, he does not set a trap. Over to my activation, I got to make a defector roll. Oh, and I'm going to lose some too. I'm going to lose one guy. Perform a ritual for the sacred daubing to try to give myself +2 move. I need a 4. 4! And at this point, I'm going to use one of the 3 types of movement, which is swarming, which is basically a charge bonus. If you make up to your full move and make an offense attack, you get +1 dice to your pool. So the next step is to build our dice pool. My base offense is 5, so I'll start with 5 dice. I get 1 for swarming. I get 3 for my goblin skill, which is stabby, and I get 1 for my goblin god, Gobblerex, who gives me the knight bonus of +1 offense. And I'm looking for 5s. Decent. Those 5 hits will kill 5 of Joe's goblins. Welcome to the meat grinder. Joe's going to be up next with a defector roll to see if anybody runes away. Nobody runs. Who has a dice pool of 9 as well. And he will kill 2. Shenanigan, Joe will release the pets. 2, nothing. Joe has the next activation as well. Who's got a defector roll to make? He's our next activation out of the bag. 4, he's good. Try to cast a ritual. He's going to do pick up sticks. The one that gives him +1 offense. It is Blessed Sticks. 4 goes off. 10 dice this time with the Blessed Sticks. A little bit better. Not phenomenal, but still better. Last activation is to me. We're going to see what we can do here. I'm going to try to... Yeah, we'll try to bless our sticks as well. Or first, we'll see if anybody defects. They do. 2 of them. And then we're going to try to bless our sticks. We lose a dude. We'll swing.
That now that makes sense.
Okay, so my pool is 9 dice because I no longer get a size bonus for the size of my tribe. That kind of put me back in the game a little bit because we're now the battlefield looks like this. This is what remains. 3. First dice is me. Okay.
You run away.
See if I run away. I do not. See if I can release the pets. Nope. But at least I don't release them into my own ranks. That's for my shenanigan, by the way. Okay, so I got the same 9 dice. The same 2 dudes. Let's see if we can make it happen, Captain. I kill 2.
That's it.
That'll kill the one and then send the leader running. Shake for my good buddy Joe, who I'm always happy to see. I'm really excited that we got to play this game. I think this is a lot of fun. Now the game does have a campaign mode. I have 4 reward dice, 2 for winning, 1 for each of the objectives I carried. Joe has 1 for the objective. Any 6s are good. So I got 1 6, 2d6, and that's what I get. I rolled a 7. So that is going to do it for today. I got pointier sticks, which for the next game gives me +1 to my offense. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out while we engaged in the great Goblin Argle Bargle. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did because I think we had a good time. I had a good time anyways. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day.